Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. I am getting ready for a quick lunch. Quick, it's not gonna be quick because I'm meeting one of my best friends. We're probably just gonna talk a lot, and it's that's what I'm getting dressed for. I'm doing a very basic makeup look today, so let me get dressed and show you guys my look. So I'm going for like Grecian vibes. So this is the dress I'm wearing. Very, very cute. Can you see my shoes? If I go this far, I hope you guys can see my shoes. But yeah, just some brown simple sandals. Grecian aesthetics all the way. All right, let's go. I'm so late.
I can't let you go, baby. I just want to tell you that. No. My friends say, girl, you better take care, cause that man is trouble, you best beware. And go deep down, I know.
You can judge.
I know. Lexi. Hi. Welcome to my other channel.
This is why I don't like putting my friends on this page. They don't know how to act. Don't behave. What's up? Have you ever just had those days? I finished working out and I look like crap. And I worked out late today. I've just been feeling just like not myself these past 2 days. I haven't slept well. I think it's mainly that. I just haven't slept well. It's just like been affecting me fully. Even both my workouts yesterday and today sucked tremendously. So we're resetting. And usually the thing that helps me reset is number one, like if I shave my head and I bleach it, I feel brand new, which kind of gives me the illusion that we're good. And I'm not sad. It's not depression or anything. Like, it's nothing. I feel it's a lack of sleep. It's a lack of sleep. So let's shave my head. All right, let's do this. I can sleep like a decent hour today, and then we start, you know, afresh tomorrow. I also have to cook though. Just got some salmon in. I need to make it.
Now that you got me started, I just can't stop. No. Cause I love you, baby.
Alright, I am bleaching my hair, obviously. Right now, I just want to break this piece of salmon into smaller bits and pieces for the freezer, and also cooking some. When I feel like going ham with my salmon, I buy like this gigantic piece. I got that gigantic piece from Oakland ranches. Yeah. And the reason why I do that is
I can't let you go, baby. I gotta tell you that.
Usually when you buy like from the supermarket or whatever, that is like usually over 1,000 bob. And we're not, no, we don't do that. We chop it up ourselves. Save some money. I've used them many times, and yeah, they're cool peeps. They're cool peeps. I'll put the information down below. If you like salmon and you like to spoil yourself once in a while, highly recommend doing it that way because it's so much cheaper. Like so much cheaper. Also, just as a heads up, when you are chopping it up, highly recommend you go through it to make sure that you take out as many bones as possible. So usually, especially the part where it's meatier, I usually just like to feel with my fingers. They usually start jutting out, and then you just rip it out. And these are just meat scissors or kitchen scissors, whatever you want to call them. Strictly for the kitchen and for meat products.
I've been looking for love so true. When I was down and out, along came.
Alright, so I've already put my salmon to marinate. So I'm gonna go wash my hair, and then I'm just gonna cook the salmon in my brown rice. There will be no recipe right now, but there will be a recipe at the end of this vlog for chicken pot pie. It's not a healthy meal. It's a live life. Life is for the living type of meal. Anyways, let me go. Hair washed and bleached. And my lunches are done. Now to put them in the fridge. Hi, I am back to normal. I think I just needed like a good night's sleep. Anyways, we're back alive and I'm at my friend's house for lunch. We're having pork. Let me show you. Ooh.
I just can't quit you now 'cause I love you. Yes, I do. I can't let you go, baby. I can't let you go, baby. 'Cause I love you, I love you, I love you. No, no, no.
Hi, it's Monday. First workout of the week. First time doing weights in a very long time. We are excited. I've mainly been doing cardio. So, wish me luck. Lunchtime and work. Lunchtime and work. So we got some veggies with a little bit of coconut curry, salmon, rice. It's actually white rice. I changed my mind. I decided not to do brown rice. And I've literally put everything in my Yazio app. I use this to help me count my calories. Hashtag not sponsored. Plus what I had for breakfast is what I've had for lunch. I'm a little bit above, but I'll make it up with my dinner, my snack. Yeah, and my workout is in and everything. And that's my current weight. When I started off, I was at 76. Time to get ready because I'm about to shoot some stuff real quick. No lighting today because there's no power. Apparently there's a countrywide power outage. I don't know how that's humanly possible, but I also don't understand how electricity works, so the hell do I know. So about today's workout, weights for the first time in a very long time. Was it hard? Yes, it was so painful. Did I enjoy it? No, not at all, because again, it was very, very painful. Am I glad that I did it? The jury's still out on that because I'm gonna be very sore tomorrow, so. But do I have goals that I'm trying to achieve? Yes, so are we gonna stick it out? Apparently we have to because I do not feel like spending 2 million shillings on lipo, so. I guess we're gonna work out. Oh, anyways, let me do my makeup.
Oh, baby, 'cause I love you, I love you, I love you. No, no, no. Oh, I keep forgetting this is not my phone.
Oh, by the way, follow these two. They're content creators.
We do.
Oh, bless.
Oh, you.
Ain't nobody talking to you.
I'm just saying, we do.
Anyways, I'll put their links down below. She's an artist. He's a content creator, kama mimi. Wait, you're a musician? Yeah, I was like, wait, hold up, what? So I got dressed for the meeting. Here's my outfit.
Okay, but somebody else do makeup.
On the face. Akosmara? Me. Oh, that was me. Oh, that mark on his shoulder? I got makeup on him.
There's a hug for like this, but I'm like,
no, I usually hug people right. No, it's his fault. Okay, update number 1. I got my nails done, and the only reason I'm bringing this up is because I feel like I've not spoken about my Ruthie Bear in a very long time. She's one who I usually do my nails with. I've been with her, she told me yesterday, for over 11 years. Oh my god. Actually, no, over 10 years. We're reaching our 11th anniversary. Ah! Yeah, she usually does my nails in my house. So let's flash back to that real quick. That happened yesterday. Here's Ruth. She's here to do my nails. So these are them before. It's been 3.5 weeks. Basically just redoing them because I have shoots all weekend. And one of my nails here has been threatening to break for about 2 weeks. So yeah, she also does waxes. So I'll put her information down below. Anyways, she's the best ever. She's my homie G Slice. Yes, highly recommend. And yeah, so this is what I ended up getting. Hold on, let me focus it. If you can see that, but this is what I ended up getting. I always do the same nails, like always. I love my nails like this. But this time we just add a little gold leaf detail on the pinky. Like not gold leaf, like it's shaped like a leaf, but those like gold sticker things. Cause I'm wild. Yeah, so that happened. I am getting ready for dinner right now, and I really want to rock this wig. So this is one of my synthetic wigs. Well, it's a synthetic that acts like a human. So I usually get like my synthetic wigs from Makeup Cloud because her wigs are really good quality. They act like human hair. When they start getting old or whatever, I usually send them right back to her, and she makes them young again, and she can curl them and whatever, and they last for a very long time. Yeah, so I got this wig and I love it. Only issue is I don't feel like it works for my head, but I am hell-bent to make it work, because naturally middle part is not the best hairstyle for me, but it works. Like the bone straight ones usually work pretty well, but this, because it has a lot of volume, it's kind of aging me. But I really love this color so much, and I loved it on her so much. I was just like, I could make it work. And damn it, I'm gonna make it work. And then we're gonna try to figure out what outfit to wear with this, because your girl does not even know. So let me first glue this sucker down and then beat this face.
There was a time I didn't have romance, but after I met you, I felt it was my chance. But nobody tells me good things about you, baby. I'm gonna stay right here, and I don't mean maybe.
Just put setting spray on. The hair is pretty well glued down. Now just how to style it. Do we do like a half updo? Mind you, I don't even know what I'm gonna wear. We're just hoping for the best here. And I still need to do my lippy, but we figure that out after we know what we're gonna wear. This is giving me very much 1960s aesthetics, not the vibes that I'm going for, because I also don't have a dress to match. Do we just try to do like a side swoop? Because it's not bad, but just it's so poofy. So everything I basically tried to do today is not working, so I've just scrapped it. Anyways, I'm just gonna go for dinner. I'm wearing a shirt dress. This is from Icon, a sweater that I stole from my friend, and I know, Lexi, I'm gonna return it. Damn, shouting. Yeah, the hair belt also from Icon, and a pair of sandals. Oh, and bag of the day, Denry. Multiple things are happening right now. I need to get ready, and I'm also shooting a reel as we speak. Got the whole setup there. I'm getting ready for lunch with my girls. We're doing our annual what are our goals for 2022. We did one last year and the year before. So yeah, we're just doing that. And I got a new wig. So when I do a try on haul for you guys, it was from Jumia. It was like 900 bulb. Y'all know how much I love my 900 bulb wigs. This is another pixie. I don't think I ever did a YouTube video on the other pixie that I had, but it's this one. Super cute. We love her. But she was synthetic, so she only had a very, very short life in this planet. She is a little wonky right now, so I got a new one, but different people. So I don't know how it's gonna look and how we're gonna style it, but we're just gonna go with the vibes, you know? I don't know if this is gonna work. Ooh, girl, it's a no. Well, it's not a hell no, but it's a, okay, let's just see. I know a lot of people usually buy like these kind of pixies and they cut them and trim them. I don't know how to do that, so we just kind of work with what we got. I might have to do a headband or pins or something to... Ooh, she is... Ooh, sweetie, no. Baby, no. Oh, child, things are gonna get easier. Ooh, this is giving me very much... I can sell you some really good insurance, which is not the look that I'm going for. Alright, let me first beat this face and then we'll just go from there. Alright, let's do this. So, 'cause I'm not fully feeling the way it is naturally, I think what I'm gonna try to do is give it like a little Gatsby vibe. Like a 1930s aesthetic. Pin up. So we're just gonna use the black bobby pins. I'm just gonna try pinning and moving down as I go. I don't know how this is gonna turn out. It's kind of doing what I wanted to do. I ain't mad at it. For this corner, I'm gonna add a little razzle dazzle with some gold pins. Who dat? Who dat? Do that, do that. I like it. Okay. Let me get dressed and then see what I need to change up.
I'm gonna tell you that I love you 100 times a day. You'll get tired of my voice, that's how much I'm gonna tell you that I'll miss you. I'll miss you if you go. Yes, I'm gonna let you know just how much I tell your mama, I tell your papa too. I'm gonna let everyone know about my love, so I really hope you love me too. Yeah, I really hope you love me too. I'm gonna tell you, gonna tell you, I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna tell you that I need you. I need you every day.
What's up, what's up, what's up? I'm supposed to be working out, but I'm gonna work out where I'm heading to. I'm leaving the house for a couple of days because I just need like a palate cleanser, but for like work. I just need to be out of the house for a few days and work from somewhere else. Yeah, I don't even know how this vlog's gonna turn out. First of all, sorry about it not going up last week. We had power issues. It was fixed eventually, obviously, but it really confused my schedule with what time I would, or the days that I could edit, shoot. It put me behind for a few stuff. So I decided, let me not stress out about that specific thing. Let me just work with what I have and then be back this week. And also I think this kind of helped so I can just be a week ahead. Anyway, so yeah, we had the lunch yesterday with the girlies. Yeah, it's just our annual thing where we all just sit down and we just discuss our plans and everything that we want to do for the next year, goals, things that we want to change, the whole shebang bang bang. Highly recommend that if you've never done that, that you start doing that with people that you trust. It really helps keep you accountable and really helps you keep what your plans are in check, especially when you bounce off ideas off other people. Sorry if you guys hear weird noises. It's been super windy these past couple of days, so the windows sometimes just go, you know. Yeah, so I think what I'm gonna do now, because I really don't know how else this vlog is gonna be moving. I still need to edit it to even figure out if it's even gonna work, but we're just gonna move to a recipe video. So I'm super excited because I partnered up with Phillips all last year, not all last year, but like the end part of last year. We're doing a lot of recipes on Instagram, and now we've moved it to YouTube. Yay! So you guys are gonna be seeing a lot of food content, which I'm really excited about, and which really works out because I've been really wanting to do this for a while. So we're gonna make a chicken pot pie. So let's go to that part, and then I'll see you guys in the next vlog after. Hey guys, so we are making chicken pot pie today. Well, technically it's already been made. I pre-made the sauce. Hi Kiki, there's a dog here. Hi mama, come. This is the dog. I'm gonna wash my hands, but cutie. Anyways, I have already made the sauce, and I'm going to show you guys how to do that, and then we're going to assemble. I did this the night before just because I didn't have time to make it today. So, and it is already prepackaged in our little individual pot pie. I don't know. What are these things called, guys? Ceramic what? Pie?
Ceramic pots?
Ceramic pots that you can stick in the oven.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, so now let's just go back to yesterday, me making the sauce, and then I'll see you guys here in 5 minutes. All right, for the chicken pot pie, we're gonna start by prepping everything. I am using the Phillips Power Chop. I have put the attachment that basically helps me slice everything, and we're gonna slice up some onions. And I love this appliance so much. I use it so many times, because why are we struggling? Anyway, so I've put the onions in a separate bowl. Now I'm just gonna work on the carrots. Now the reason why we are chopping up everything and putting them all in separate bowls is because we are going to be cooking everything separately, and you want it to be evenly cooked. Next, we are grating some garlic. I did a lot of garlic. Now, you guys will notice about me is I never, ever use measuring anything. I kind of eyeball everything, but I will try to put a basic recipe down below. Now, to prep the chicken, this is just some broiled chicken that I got from Galitos. You can make it by yourself, but baby, we don't do that in my kitchen. We try to make it quick. First things first, we're gonna rip out all of the chicken skin. You do not want this in your chicken pot pie because it will be soggy. Then we are going to cut up all of the chicken and shred them into tiny little pieces, making sure that you've also put all of the chicken skin on the side. I will explain why later. This entire process was bizarrely very therapeutic. So here are the bowls. We have the chicken in one bowl, we have the bones in another bowl for some chicken broth, and the skin, I like to throw in my air fryer and turn them into chicken skin crisps. Now to cook, in the pan we're gonna put a lot of butter. This is not a healthy meal. This is for enjoyment only. So now I've just thrown in the onions, and we are just gonna saute lightly until they're nicely soft. Then I'm gonna throw in all of the minced garlic that we prepared earlier and mix it well, baby girl. Now we're gonna throw in a little bit of salt. Measure how you feel is necessary for you. You can always add later as well once you taste it. Mix it well. Now we're also gonna throw in a little bit of all-purpose flour. This kind of just turns it into a roux. I don't know if that's what you actually call it, but I just know at the end it makes your soup thicker because we like them thick. Now some thyme, because we always got time for some thyme. Yes, I'm that cheesy. Some oregano. We must, because I love me some oregano. Black pepper, because we are about the seasonings here. Some rosemary, because chicken and rosemary, baby girl, is a whole vibe. We're not just gonna mix it in well, and I'm just gonna add a little bit of water just so it doesn't stick to the bottom of the pan or burn. Now the carrots, we're gonna mix everything up, but we're only gonna cook it for like maybe 5 minutes or less. We don't wanna overcook them because they will be cooking in the oven as well. Next, I have thrown in my heavy cream. Like I said, my sweetie, this is not a healthy meal. We shall enjoy. We throw in heavy cream. Girl, do not count your calories today. Okay, heavy cream, mix it well until it's nice and thick. And then now we throw in the chicken. And then we're just gonna stir it in for just a few minutes, tops 3 minutes max. And then some peas. I love my chicken pot pie with some peas. And yes, these are frozen peas. Don't judge me. I'm not gonna sit there and try to chuck out some peas. I'm lazy. I'm a lazy girl who loves good food. I feel you judging me through the screen. Anyway, so now it's done, and that is how nicely thick and delicious this really is. Woo! Yeah, she thick. Yeah, that's right. Get it? All right, I'm done for the night. So like I said, I am cooking this now just because tomorrow I'll physically only have time for the baking process. Yeah, and also I just realized I never tasted any of this because I don't know, but I just know that's like super bad manners. Oh my God, I'm so good. I'm not talking about a lot of things, but I'm really good. Like, I'm really freaking good. So what I'm gonna do is why do I have a knife here? Anyways, so what I'm gonna do is basically just serve these out because I'm going to be making individual pies for me and my girls because I'm extra like that. So I'm just going to serve these up into each container. I'm going to serve them up, and then once they cool down, I'm going to wrap them in saran wrap and then put them in the fridge. And then tomorrow morning, I'm literally just going to put the puff pastry on top and bake it, and then I'm going to head out. And then the rest of it, I'm going to put into a storage container because I love to have this as soup. That's why I usually like making such a large amount. And if I want it to be a little bit more watered down, I guess, I don't know if you want to call it that because it's quite thick. If I want it to be just a little bit more, I don't know, liquidy, I just add some more cream in a pan and cook it down with that. And that's basically it. Now to put it all together, it is crazy simple. We're first gonna start with some puff pastry. I bought this already made. You can make it yourself, but again, we don't do that here. I got this from Kosher, but you can also get it from any major supermarket. Then a little bit of flour on the table just so the puff pastry doesn't stick to it. And then you're gonna take the dish. I'm just using the dish that has been cleaned, and I'm just cutting it perfect circles so that I know it can definitely fit, just in case the puff pastry is not enough for all 3 dishes, because I did underestimate. My fault y'all, but that is okay. And then once we've traced it out, we're just gonna pour a little bit of cream into this because this was a leftover chicken pot pie recipe. This just loosens it up a little bit because it's too thick. Then we're just gonna drop that puff pastry directly on top. I will then take a knife and just puncture a few holes. It makes it look nice, but it also really helps so that it doesn't, I don't know, it's not gonna explode, but it just over steams. Then we're just gonna throw it into the oven. Also, I forgot to record this, but I did put some egg wash on top. Look how delicious that baby is. Look at it, look at her. And then we just eat it. Also, be careful when you're doing this. You really do need to give it some time, like maybe 5 minutes before you eat it, because you will burn your entire mouth completely out. But when I tell you this thing slaps, I'm telling you, this dish, like, nobody hates this dish. Nobody. Who hates chicken pot pie? It is puff pastry. It is chicken. It is creamy. It is so yummy. And it's very easy to make if you do it my way. But if you want to make it difficult, make your own puff pastry and have to broil your own chicken. I'm just saying. Something else that I do absolutely love to do is when I am home and I want to have just my own little individual chicken pot pie, I will take my leftover chicken pot pie filling, throw it into the dish, throw the puff pastry on as per usual, and then I will throw it in my Philips Essential air fryer. Y'all, we're going to be playing with an air fryer a lot for the next couple of weeks. Please hold on to y'all. I don't even know what you're holding on to, but just good luck. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. See you guys in the next vlog.